Hi everyone, this is Ola from Career Angels, and I'm here today to show you a few examples of very special job ads. They're not ordinary LinkedIn job ads, they're actually a part of a larger selection, a weekly selection that we publish for experienced managers and executives in Europe, or looking for jobs in Europe, usually at large international companies, but also boutiques, startups. So there's a variety of locations and a variety of let's say functions or types of companies. What matters is that the job ads are really hand selected by our research team at Career Angels to make sure that they are aimed at seasoned managers, so people with at least 10 years of experience. They are managerial level jobs. They are written in English and also aimed at international candidates. So it's either explicitly stated or implicit that internationals are welcome. We also find quite more and more often job ads which have interesting, let's say, location profiles. So remote jobs, jobs with multiple locations where there's only one location, which is a kind of official job ad location, but you could actually be based in several different places. So let's have a look at what I have for you today. Today we have 2 job ads for pharmaceutical companies and 2 job ads in Central Europe, but we're starting in Belgium. Sandoz in Belgium is looking for head of people and organization, responsible for Belgium, so responsible for the country. So this is quite a complex HR role. I'll show you the components of the job, the major accountabilities. You would be HR business partnering. That's quite a big part of the job. You would also oversee recruitment, C&B and payroll, training, performance and talent management, and HR leadership, which actually includes audit and budget, but also representing the company externally. In terms of the requirements for the job, of course, it makes sense that you're very experienced and also broadly experienced, so broad functional experience, particularly in cross-border, cross-boundary, large-scale organizations with a high level of complexity. So this is something that's required today, as well as change leadership and coaching skills. In terms of hard skills, knowledge of Belgian labor law, which makes sense in the context of overseeing payroll, but also fluency in English, French and Dutch, which means that your stakeholders will be speaking those languages. What I have here, what I have highlighted before when I selected this job ad, was the section on competencies. And you can see here several things which have already made their appearance in the description, but also they're bullet pointed, so there's a bullet point list. And this matters because if you click apply, you're actually taken to an external platform. And when you look at the URL, you'll see it's a brassring.com platform. So we know for sure this is a well-known provider of ATS solutions, and they're serving a lot of large companies. So we know for sure that your CV will be screened by artificial intelligence, which means keywords will matter. So, you know, the computer system will actually compare and match your profile against the job ad. So you have to make sure that your CV will get you through that first screening stage. The second job ad that I wanted to show you is based in Bratislava, Slovakia, and it's actually a job at Amazon, and they're looking for principal finance analyst, a director level job overseeing the Europe, Middle East and Africa region, EMEA, but based in Slovakia. This job was posted, job ad was posted 5 days ago, and there have been fewer than 25 applicants here on LinkedIn, so maybe it's a good time to apply. You can see some countries that your teammates will be based in. So apart from overseeing EMEA, you will also be collaborating internationally. Another interesting thing about this particular job ad is that Unlike a lot of other job ads, it does state very clearly what the base pay for this position is, so it does help you in preparing for your salary negotiations. You're not stabbing in the dark, so helpful in terms of that. Basic qualifications and preferred qualifications, of course, include a relevant degree, so a degree in finance or accounting. It would be great if you had a CPA or an MBA, and of course a track record of leadership. The recruitment is done through Amazon Jobs. If you have watched the previous videos and I've been doing, you will be familiar with Amazon Jobs. Just a couple of things today. Here you have to register for the platform, and it has a lot of functionalities that are pretty helpful. So if you're interested in working for Amazon generally, you can follow similar jobs. You will actually be notified about them. You can also explore the Amazon world. Final job ad. I'm really going to make an effort to give you the name of the position without going very slow, but also without stumbling. Global Environmental Sustainability Operations Executive Director. I did it. Executive level job based in Prague, Czech Republic, so Central Europe again. The company is Novartis, so pharma again. Executive level job, and a job which where you would be responsible for international, global activities that focus on environmental sustainability. What shows you the scale is maybe this fragment of the job description. So you would be supporting over 50 manufacturing sites around the world. So I think a nice challenge. Requirements include, as usual, 10 years of experience, ideally at multinational organizations. In terms of expert knowledge, so subject matter knowledge, you would really know, you would really have technical in-depth knowledge of things like micropollutants, contaminated site management, energy and climate strategy, etc. There's also a description of the perks of the position. So here, not the salary, but everything around it might be helpful to prepare for an interview. But before the interview, we are actually taken to the application portal, which is an applicant tracking system again, because it's brassring.com again. So this pharma company also uses Brassring. And similarly, here you have to make sure that your CV is formatted in an ATS-friendly way, that it doesn't contain things like two-column formats, headers that contain some information that are really difficult to read for ATS systems, but it does contain important, relevant words that are both true about your experience and relevant to the employer. So these are the job ads that I wanted to share today. I hope you found the ads interesting. There's a couple of other things I wanted to mention before I go. If you know all about ads on LinkedIn, but you would like to have maybe bigger, more comprehensive look at your job search and your career development strategy, you can request a free career consultation with us. It's completely confidential and it's free of charge, so do contact us. Another thing you can request for free, if you have clarity about your career directions, but you would like to have a good quality CV, you can request a free CV report. And finally, if you have a good human version of your CV, you're happy with it, but you'd like to learn more about ATS systems and optimizing your existing CV for ATS, you can take a look at our blog and find a step-by-step guide to hacking ATS systems. So do take advantage of the free support, and I'll see you next week. Take care.